Here we go, a little bit more done. Simplified the switch. Well, not so much simplified. I've put a toggle switch in, which has got, if you like, a forward and a backward and an off. The drill's just sitting there to simulate a bit of weight, just to make sure that the thing tracked down the grooves. That will eventually be, that plasma cutter handle down there will be stuck in there. In fact, I'll probably put it in there in a minute, just to show you. Put the speed control on, and now we can slow it down to a crawl. I mean, that is flat out, which will probably be fine. It all runs off a 12 volt battery. 12 volt motor from a MR2. Used to pop the headlight up and down. Now it drives this belt forward. This is a GT2 belt, which I believe is for CNC stuff, or no, sorry, 3D printer, I think all this stuff's from. I've got some more bits over here. The little pulleys. I'm going to change the pulley from a 6mm wide to a 10mm wide, and the reason for that is I didn't know they did. That's a 10mm wide pulley, and the belt is over here. As you can, well, I don't suppose you can see, but it's just a wider belt, 10mm wide. This is 6. Although this has been alright, but I bought that for breakages, you know, when it snaps, and it's bound to get snagged and snap, isn't it? At the moment, if it does get caught somewhere between the stops, it will just jump over. It jumps over the tooth on there. It just sort of dick. You know, a bit like when your printer gets stuck. But anyway, yeah, now I can stop it in the middle if I need to, you know, just go from, I don't know, from this end to there. I can stop it there and then come back, which I think is better. Like I say, that's not supposed to be on there. This is supposed to be on there. That's going to go something like that. So we've got the plasma gun, which is going to travel along. I'm probably going to put something up high so I can support the cable somewhere in the middle, because the cable is quite heavy, quite stiff, not very forgiving, so it needs to be supported, I think, when I'm using this to cut straight lines. I'm going to need something up here just to support the cable. I do have some studding left over from the first attempt, which didn't work very well. It did work, but not very well. This, I think, is much better. It's quieter, smoother, hopefully more reliable. So anyway, that's it. I shall stick this one up. If you wanted to see the back of the switch, there's one. Instead of a relay, which is what I had, this configuration, there's still 6 pins. It's still a double throw, double pole, and the little green switch, or the little switch with a green light, just used to turn the relay on and off. But I couldn't stop it mid-travel. It had to go all the way to the end and hit the stop button before it stopped, and vice versa. So I got these switches, which are on, off, on. I had to follow, I haven't got it up on the screen, but I had to follow a little bit of a wiring diagram suggested by somebody else, because my poor little brain was having so much trouble sorting out the wire. and getting it to work. But it works. That's going to get caught on the end there. That's what it does if it gets stuck. So, not so much of a problem. Hanging this freaking wire up is going to be a bigger problem, I think. You know, off the lamp, somewhere up there. I mean, this thing will probably be outside when I'm cutting. It makes an hell of a smoke, and there's carpet on the floor, so it doesn't work. And I singed that, look. So yeah, this would be something. I mean, it's got foot high legs, so that'll probably be enough. 6-7 inches off the ground's probably high enough. It's just so the sparks off the plasma cutter have got somewhere to go. And I figured a foot off the ground is fine. Anyway, that's it. In a bit.